We're learning that Epstein's convicted co-conspirator and confidant, Ghislaine Maxwell, has been moved from Florida to another federal prison, this one in Texas. The move comes a week after Maxwell met in private with Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche at the U.S. Attorney's office in Tallahassee. The details of that meeting have not been made public. It also comes after the family of one of Maxwell's alleged victims, Virginia Giuffre, spoke to our own Hallie Jackson, urging the president not to pardon Maxwell.
I think that my sister would have been mortified if she were let out of prison.
It would be an abomination. Our sister always told us that Maxwell was even worse than Epstein.
NBC News law enforcement and intelligence correspondent Tom Winter is tracking this one for us. So, Tom, the big question here is, do we know why Maxwell was moved?
It is the big question, Zinkley, and the United States Department of Justice spokespeople are refusing to provide any answer or comment this afternoon. We have called them, we have texted them, we have emailed them. We are not hearing anything from the spokespeople that are at the main justice, as it's referred to, the Justice Department headquarters in Washington, D.C. So we don't have any answers at all as to why this would be the case that she would be moved today to a facility that, frankly, and you can look at it on Google Earth, the fence line is the type of fence that you would put around a school. In many places, there's no razor wire. There's not a fence that would be difficult to climb. The gates of it look more like the gates of a country club than they do of a federal prison. So this is one of the camps that people like to go to. It's all women's. We do have a response from several of the victims saying today President Trump has sent a clear message today. Pedophiles deserve preferential treatment and their victims do not matter. That's coming from Annie Farmer, Maria Farmer, and the family of Virginia Roberts Giuffre in a statement that was obtained by our colleague Hallie Jackson just a little while ago. So, yes, the victims were not notified, they say, and nobody seems to know why this is happening. And it's a question that we are very much trying to get answers to.
And, Tom, you outlined the fencing and the like. We know Maxwell is now at this federal prison camp in Texas. Can you compare it to where she has been serving her 20-year sentence for her role in recruiting and trafficking minors for sex prior?
Sure, yeah. I mean, this is really the most minimum of minimum when it comes to federal prisons. It's really referred to, and it is called a federal prison camp. So this is for somebody who is not a violent offender. This is for somebody who might have been typically convicted of fraud, white-collar type crimes where there's no other sort of impact against a specific individual. That's where this is that's the type of facility that she's at now, coming from a facility that was a low-security prison. There is certainly a difference. Her family has claimed that she has gotten some threats, but there's nothing here that indicates that that there's a specific reason as to why she would be downgraded to a different facility.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.